Well, hello, everyone. How are you? Good evening. Welcome to the first. Let's just stop that. Oh, my goodness. How am I getting multiple sound things here? What is going on? I'm on YouTube. Wow. Okay. That's fantastic. Let me close that. I'm back. And it's only one of me this time. What would it be without technical difficulties? Broadcasting both on YouTube and Facebook and coming to you live from Mini Prints World Headquarters, Miniature Printerland. And Facebook sounds great. Thanks, hon. I appreciate that. My wife is watching, as are, I think, my parents and my kids from the cottage up north. So, welcome, everyone. Welcome, Jerry from Oklahoma. Welcome, Grandpa Rails, Sparky. There was only one of me before, but there is now apparently many of me. And I guess we'll come back to that with the cloning and the shrinking. Joe Rader's here. Ron's here. We mentioned Sparky, Steve, Lynn, of course, Trackside Mike. I'm glad you're here because I'm going to be talking about you real soon. Joe Rader, Jim Dustin, Dwight Curley, welcome. And who have I missed? I see Chris Ward talking about the Mini Mayhem. And boy, are you right. There was Mini Mayhem. There was Mini Mayhem before, during, and after you posted that comment. And welcome, everyone. If you're just coming in now, thank you for joining me. It is yet again, believe it or not, the first Wednesday of the month. And I do not know how that happened because I feel like I was just speaking with all of you like a couple days ago, but it wasn't. It was a month ago. So what do we have on track for this month? Let's see. It looks to me like we've got beer, which is a good thing because it is very, very warm outside right now. In the area of, I think 37, 38, no, yeah, 38 degrees Celsius, which I think nets out to about 98, 99 degrees Fahrenheit. So beer will be coming up momentarily. It's the one time that I almost drank the beer before going on air. So we'll get to that. And of course, we'll be talking a little bit about painting, just as a bit of a tease here. So let's see what the beer selection looks like, because I think that's what we need to get to. Okay, so how do I get myself out of the way? You think I'd know this by now. Let's try this one. That should do it. So our first beer, and these are all from the brewery across the street. And happily, they got some new beers in, so that makes my life a little bit easier. The first beer is called One Fine Day. It's a North American lager, and it says crisp corn, sweet malt, clean and straightforward. And if there's anything I like, it's clean and straightforward, the complete opposite of this broadcast. And it's 4.9%, so I will probably be all right if I drink that. And quite a lovely label. So One Fine Day. The next one on your list is a very Toronto beer. It's called the Six in the Sky, and it's called a Kolsch, Kolsch, which I have no idea what that means. It's 4.6%, floral spice bread, crisp finish, and the label is pretty freaking awesome. Let's just go. There we go. A little bit of Toronto content there, and it's really cold too. You can see the cold just coming off of that. The third one on the list is called Voyager, and I picked it because it's new. Citrus wheat beer. I don't know about that, but it's a citrus wheat beer, 4.9%, lemon zest, cracker, banana, and clove. So that could be good. I don't mind the banana and clove. And the last one I bought for my wife. I will not be drinking this. It can be unanimous. I will not drink this beer, no matter what. It is a dry hopped fruit sour. And I don't think fruit should ever appear in beer. But for some strange reason, people seem to like it. And it's a strawberry edition. So this is for you, darling. And I will not drink this ever, on air or off. But it does sort of have a cute label. And I know my wife likes the fruit beers. So you, audience, get to choose between the first three. So what will it be? Will it be One Fine Day? Will it be the Six in the Sky? Or will it be a Voyager? And please choose quickly because I'm very thirsty. It's a Kolsch kind of day. Okay, the guitar. In that case, Tart World. No way, Steve. Not going to happen. Anthony Borden. We will chat in a moment. My wife is smiling. I don't know what her vote is, other than the fact that she gets the Tart World. Everyone has to pick Tart now. Well, Sparky, you can pick it, but I'm not going to drink it. Okay, so we got In the Sky. My wife says One Fine Day. White can. In the Sky. White can. What was the white can? Is this the white can? I think this is the white can. My God, we're all over the map now. Jim says One Fine Day. Okay, so it looks to me like Jim, Dawn, my wife, Steve are all saying One Fine Day. So that's good enough for me. One Fine Day North American Lager. I like that. Good choice, everyone. So I've got my Royal Gorge glass here. And if you haven't seen the story behind this, go back a couple of episodes, because this is from Colorado, from the Royal Gorge route. And sorry to do this to you. If it's warm and toasty where you are, I suggest you drink along with me. And we've got some new people coming in. Hello, Ken. Hello, Darby Rail Services. Hello, Anthony. All right. Hide current comment. So there we go. And I'm going to say cheers. And let's get on with the show. I do have a fart gun behind me. Thank you for noticing. Okay. Hey, speaking of hot summer, I think we'll talk about the summer peanut butter lid mini build challenge. Cheers, Lauren. Welcome. I hope you're drinking along. Lovely to see you. And we'll be talking a little bit about St. Louis, so stick around. All right, trackside Mike. I'm glad I am not drinking alone. Dawn, that's my shrink ray gun. Hang on. There we go. Right there. That's the Dr. Mini shrink ray gun. So, the mini build challenge. Here we go. As you all know, I do one of these every quarter. So there was one in March. There was another one in June. This is the summer one. Everyone who enters has a random chance to win a $50 US mini prints credit. Tom Brown was our winner last time. Congratulations. The diorama must fit inside a 3.5-inch peanut butter jar lid or equivalent. You do not need to use a peanut butter lid. There are people who have done it with no lid at all. They've just measured it out. It's a rough guide. Don't take the 6-inch lid. The one thing I am sort of stickler for is let's stick with peanut butter lids, just so we all have a point of comparison. You can use one mini print. You can use as many mini prints as you want, or you can use no mini prints. That is up to you. Mini prints would be nice. You can enter in any scale you want. We've had N, HOS, and O scales. I don't think we've ever had a G scale or a Z scale, but that would be okay. The photos will be shown on the September live, which I believe is the September 6th. So that's 2 months from now. And the most important thing is you have until Friday, September 1st. So what I'm blocking right there says photos to me by midnight, Friday, September 1st. So you've got 2 whole months. So you've got all of July, all of August. So a nice long time. I hope there will be a ton of entries. It's always a really, really fun time. And I look forward to seeing everybody's entries. I know there are lots of people that entered last time, and I know there are lots of people that say that they want to enter for this next one. So there you go. Ooh, Grandpa Rails is saying it's 99 degrees in Texas. Well, we're not far behind you, I guess. It's similar weather here. So I hope everybody will enter the Summer Peanut Butter Mini Build Challenge. Summer theme, completely up to you. You can interpret that any way you want. All right. What else? Oh, yeah. I want to talk a little bit about the Mini Print Modelers group. And I thought it might be fun just sort of quickly to go to it. So I'm going to see if I can pull it up here because I've really been enjoying. Hey, I think I might be sharing it. I've really been enjoying. Let's pull the tab over here so I can see what I'm sharing. I've really been enjoying some of the posts. So this is a group, if you have not already joined. This is a group that I put together. There are currently 683 members, and it's an area separate from the Facebook page. So I have got the Mini Prints page on Facebook, but if you're on Facebook, and I know not everybody is, but if you're on Facebook and you would like to share your work, I do post some occasional things, but really this is much more for the mini print modelers to share their work. And there have been some fantastic things. So Lynn shared a great video here. Paul, Scott, August some work that he did with the mini print hanging. John Linton, I don't know if John, if you're on tonight, he's been just doing some amazing painting work. These are Mini Prints of the Month clubs, entries, things that he receives. And so he's been painting up what he gets each month and posting his pictures. Lynn, I really enjoyed the minis and billboards there. That was awesome. More work from John Linton. That is Max. Max, I think you might be watching from the cottage with Grandma and Grandpa. This is the mini print of you. You somehow got a scream mask or a kiss mask painted on you, which is pretty cool. Here we go. What is this? The gray hoodie guy. That's my son Max. Scream face. So that's pretty cool. What else? All sorts of really neat things. David Karsten. So this is the place to sort of go for inspiration. This is where I go for inspiration. Certainly, if you have painted up some mini prints and you'd like to share your work, that would be fantastic. Jerry, we'll come back. There's Mike right there. There's Trackside Mike, which I will come back to in a moment, because you will feature on today's broadcast. But yeah, just a fun place. I encourage you to definitely share your work. And if you want to just go on and look what other people are doing, my thought for this would be that it would be just a fun place for people to hang out. And it doesn't even have to be mini prints related. If you've got a modeling tip or trick or anything like that, feel free to share it there. And I'm hoping that we'll build a nice little community. And with 683 modelers, I kind of think we have shared or built a nice little community where people are sharing. So let's see. Let's go back to the presentation. And I think this would be a good place to say hello, Greg. And who else has joined? Whoever has joined. And let's see what's new in the world of mini prints. Oh yeah, painting. I've been having fun painting. And I know this is kind of one of those things where everybody talks about getting around to painting their mini prints. And I'm going to be focusing a whole clinic coming up, and a lot of sort of work on how to paint. Not that I have figured out any magic to painting, but I want to sort of get deeper into refining my technique and understanding what some of the war painters do. And there's some really great war painters and military modelers out there. So I've been watching a lot of their videos, and I shared a couple of their videos in the Mini Prints Modelers group. But these are some new paints that I've been playing around with, and they're called speed paints. And I'm not going to spend too much time talking about them now, other than I've had really good success, and I'll be doing a full figure painting clinic at the NMRA National in Dallas-Fort Worth in Texas. And I'll be sort of reporting back on all of my investigations and all the things I've learned and all the experimentations that I've done. So given the fact that I will deliver that clinic, and I don't want to sort of spoil it for anyone who's attending, that will probably be stuff that I will share on the September broadcast, in addition to, of course, featuring the mini prints, the Peanut Butter Lid Challenge, Mini Print Challenge. And absolutely, if anyone out there has videos I should watch or tips they want to share on painting, I would be very, very interested, because that's one of the things I want to really sort of refine, is sort of get deep into the painting and try and, improve my techniques. So speaking of Texas, next month, I'd invited him on for this month, but unfortunately he couldn't do it. Next month, which will be the Wednesday, August 2nd. Holy moly. Okay, so that's really early in the month. So Wednesday, August 2nd will be the next one. Riley Triggs is going to join me. You might know Riley's name because he works on the publications at the NMRA. He's also been scanned, so he's a mini print, mini me. And Riley's going to be a special guest talking about the Texas Express Convention, which I'm attending. I'm very excited. It is my first NMRA National Convention. And I'm curious, of the 40 some odd plus people who are watching right now, is anyone going down to Texas? Because I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm just curious if anyone's going to check it out. If you are, leave a message in the comments. While you're leaving a message, feel free to smash that like button, as they say. And yeah, I'm interested in hooking up with people while I'm down there. It would be a lot of fun to connect. You know, Anthony, that's what I'm experimenting with. The best paint to use on my minis, absolutely 100% acrylics. I'm really enjoying these speed paints, so I would encourage you to check them out. But definitely acrylics, and definitely some of the military modelers have some really good recommendations. And that's what I've been playing around with, is different types of paints. Jerry, look forward to meeting you and scanning you. And yes, I will be scanning in Texas, which should be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a great chat with Riley next month about that. Grandpa Rails, yeah. I misread that as finger painting. It says, sorry, Ron. I'm glad you're thinking of going. What? Ron Moen, I'm finger painting instead of figure painting. That would actually be really funny if I showed up, you know, and put like little pieces of paper in front of everyone, like in kindergarten. I think I might do finger painting. Good morning, Jeffrey. We were just chatting about you today at the office. Thank you for all of your recent orders, and good morning from Australia. Mike, yes, I am going to St. Louis, and I think that might even tie in. No, it doesn't tie into my next slide, but I will be going to St. Louis, and I'll be going to St. Louis with Otter Valley, because they're going as well. We're not actually traveling together, but we will both be there. So I will also be scanning in St. Louis if anyone is planning on attending. And Adam Cruz has announced his presence, that he is indeed here. So welcome, Adam. I am glad you are here. So I think some of you might recognize who this person is. As a matter of fact, I think some of you might have realized that I am also wearing the Colorado Model Railroad t-shirt. This is someone who is, you know what? I'm totally looking forward to Ken Patterson, meeting him as well. That'll be a lot of fun. I know that he has very kindly featured me on a few of his shows lately. And I probably should have had Michelle on tonight. So let's pretend Michelle is here. She's certainly here in spirit. But when I was at the Rocky Mountain Train Show, I scanned Michelle. But I scanned Michelle holding her cell phone. And so when I went back the second time to Colorado, and that we talked about that last month, if you haven't watched the last month's broadcast, I rescanned her. Dave Hammer was there. Sparky was there. We all went down for the YouTube meet and greet, Sparky's YouTube meet and greet. And I rescanned Michelle, as you can see, with her hands by her side. And then I went over to a great decal guy. I don't know if you guys know Bill Berlinger of pdc.ca. So I use him for all my decals or decals. And he came up with N scale, HOS, and O scale versions of the t-shirt. So you can now get a mini Michelle with the actual decal or decal, if you would like, of the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, included, of course, for free. And the whole idea behind this is it's a fundraiser for the Model Railroad Museum. So a portion of all sales, so I'll recoup cost on it, but then anything beyond that, resin and that will resin and the time to print it out will go directly to the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. So if that's something that you would like to support, you can get a mini Michelle with the Colorado Model Railroad Museum t-shirt decal or decal or whatever. And yeah, you know what, Robert, he is great. Just going to pop up a little comment here. I've been really impressed with the quality of the decal decals. And he did the Modeler's Life decals for the mini Lionels from 2 years ago. And I've always had really good success with his stuff. And they're tiny, but they're amazing. They work. Speaking of which, this is a mini Lionel, and we did the mini Lionel in 2021. You might remember that we did the mini Bruce in 2022, and this has all been by way of a actually, hang on, I got to pause for a minute. What is the proper pronunciation? Is it decal or decal? My wife wants to know. This is a really good time for me to pause and have a beer, because I think there was a comment last time that I talked too quickly. So what is the proper pronunciation or pronunciation? Decal. Floyd says yes. Decal. Okay, the decals are winning. Then we got decal. All right, so we're calling it a decal. All right. All right, Carmen, it doesn't matter. And Tom, hey, welcome, Tom. The big winner from last time. I hope you were here when I announced the summer mini build challenge. I hope you will enter again. Okay, so decal it is. Lionel, and we raised about $2,500 the first year for his walk. And if you don't know, Lionel walks every year 100 miles or kilometers, I'm not sure which, from Princess Margaret Hospital to his home in Barrie, Ontario. And he raises a ton of money for the psychosocial oncology clinic at Princess Margaret Hospital. And the second year we scanned a mini Bruce and raised another $2,500. So we're actually above $5,000. And for those who are interested in the Modeler's Life and who watch the Modeler's Life podcast, the third installment this year will be the modeler known as Kelly. And he will be holding his steering wheel, which is an inside joke, and those will be available as of tomorrow. So that is something that, you know, the Modeler's Life crowd really likes to support. And I really enjoy doing these fundraisers, whether it's the Michelle for the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. I scan my wife and her horse for the Out of the Ashes large animal rescue. And these are the types of things that I think are important. All right, Ken N. Back had to leave during the lit announcement. Bernard, can you go through the rest again? Absolutely, Ken. I can go through absolutely everything all over again. Not a problem. Just for you. Happy to do it. So, if you're into Kelly, that will go up tomorrow. What do we have next here? Oh, yeah. Speaking of fundraisers, as some of you might know, and yes, I'm sorry, kids and loved ones, we lost our boy, Arfie. It was very, very sad. It was horrible, but beautiful at the same time. He died with us at home. He was coming up on 13 years and he had cancer, and it was just his time. And I really appreciate all of you reaching out. It is absolutely 100% horrible to lose a pet. And he was a great dog. So I've done, speaking of fundraisers, a little ARFI fundraiser, and the money is going to a university that does a lot of research on health issues for dogs. And I wanted to thank everybody because a number of you have purchased a little mini ARFI, and that was very thoughtful. I really, really appreciate that. And he will be missed. And I'm very happy to have been able to, memorialize him as a mini print. And they are just like family. So I wanted to, if we're talking about little fundraisers, I wanted to just acknowledge Arfie. He was absolutely the world's worst best dog, or the world's best worst dog. But he was a member of our family, and he will be sorely missed. Ken, he was a field spaniel. We have another field spaniel, Coco Bean. She's 6 years old, and I think she's maybe missing her older brother. I don't know, maybe not. She's certainly happy and living her best life. And yes, full disclosure, and I'm sorry if this upsets anyone, specifically Grandma and Grandpa, but calls have already been made to breeders, and I am very interested in adding another field spaniel to our house when the time is right. But rest in peace, Arfie. You will be missed. And that brings us to, I think, one of the most exciting models that I have released, certainly this year, maybe in the last couple of years. And it's exciting because this is a model of a Sheffield hand car, and they're known by many things, pump cars. There are all sorts of different names for these things. But where is I have one kicking around somewhere. Hang on, let me just go grab it. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I've got it right here, and I want to show it to you because this is the first model that, yes, Dave, Michelle does have one. As a matter of fact, this one here that I have in my hand that I'm showing you right now is actually modeled after the one at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. And that's what gave me the idea to do it. And I'm really proud of this for a couple reasons. First of all, it's the first model I've ever made where it actually moves. So you can move the handle up and down, but the wheels also move. The wheels are fully movable on this model. And what's really interesting is I started playing with something called tungsten putty. Has anyone ever used tungsten putty before? Anyone heard of tungsten putty? So tungsten putty, believe it or not, is a metallic putty. And the metallic putty, believe it or not, added 2 ounces to this model. And it's absolutely fascinating stuff. It comes in a tiny little tin, which I have kicking around somewhere. And I chose the tungsten putty because you can mold it into tiny little recesses. And it adds a tremendous amount of weight. So I took what was a very lightweight model. I added the tungsten putty, which is basically metal putty, extremely heavy. Like you wouldn't believe the weight of this stuff. And this is now a freely moving car that, believe it or not, actually moves up and down the track. Now, it doesn't, it moves with your finger. This tungsten putty stuff is incredible. They use it for fishing lines. So I got it. Here's what I bought. I bought it on Amazon. Reaction Tackle Tungsten Putty. You can see the URL right there. I just went on and found it online. It is absolutely fantastic moldable metal that you can fit in the tightest little spaces. Believe it or not, that's 2 ounces right there. You can't see it at all. Zero profile. It molds. It's beautiful. And the thing moves. It moves like a charm. But wait, that's not all. Because in addition to this announcement, and I said I was going to talk about Trackside Mike, that's you. You are the handcart guy. So this is the scan that I did of you at the Rapido open house. So thank you for that. I owe you a handcart. So I'll be sending you one of these in the scale of your choice, which I think is HO, but you will remind me. And yeah, I would love to add a decoder to that, but I have no idea how we will do that. I think this will be a manually operated there. And yes, absolutely 100% available in S scale. And it looks fantastic. It looks so good in bigger scales. I haven't printed out an S scale, but I print out no scale, and it's like, oh, it's incredible. So the putty, I don't think the putty is magnetic. That's a really good question. Hey, Google, is tungsten metal magnetic? We will find out.
On the website needmetals.com, they say many common metals such as aluminum, copper, brass, gold, silver, titanium, tungsten, and lead are not ferromagnetic.
No, they're not magnetic.
People also ask me,
all right, stop.
Set off a metal detector?
All right, stop.
Want to hear the answer?
No, I don't actually. But there you go. Sorry for everyone whose Googles I got going there. But yeah, you didn't like that, did you, dear?
Let's pretend this never happened.
Oh, wow, now. There you go, Google. My wife and Google agree. So no, it's not magnetic, and it's great stuff. Like, it is absolutely fantastic. Hey, Martin Jenkins, how are you? I was talking earlier about the Mini Prints Modelers group and all of the fantastic posts, and I want to thank you for your post on the group. That was lovely that you posted some pictures. So yeah, tungsten, check it out. And I want to go back to some of the more recent mini prints, which is, I kind of got off on a bit of a tangent there, but that's okay. This little handcart, it's giving me a lot of joy, and I love moving it up and down the track and moving the handle up and down. And definitely, you know, if you get one, get some tungsten putty because it's pretty neat stuff. So I guess that's the tip of the day, isn't it? So I did mention a bit earlier that that's awesome, Martin. It's a good time to put that comment in because I guess I will see you in Texas. I'm not going to do the Denver, unfortunately, because that would be the third time I've been to Denver in the last 6 months, and I don't think that I can do. But I'm curious. I know that a couple of people said they were going to the NMRA National. I'm going to be checking out the St. Louis RPM at the end of the month. And this is kind of exciting for me because I haven't been to either location. And if anyone is going to either of them, I'd love to connect with you and grab a drink or do some rail fanning or hang out. And that'd be a lot of fun to meet. And of course, it goes without saying that if you would like to get scanned, I think I'm up to 8 or 10 at St. Louis or St. Louis, and Texas up to about 24, I believe, scans. So that would be cool. I'm able to scan in some costumes. I see there's a comment. We'll have to see what works. It should be okay. It doesn't, the scanner, I will warn everyone, does not like black, or more specifically, it does not like shiny or metallic black. So there are certain fabrics and things that just will not scan. So anything shiny, anything reflective, anything metallic, anything sort of shiny black, it just will not pick up. So I can scan pretty much anybody in any outfit or prop, but definitely please email me in advance so that we can figure out, what will work. There are some unfortunate limitations to scanning technology. Lynn McCurdy. No, not Martin Jenkins. This one. Anna Marie National, Long Beach, California. Okay, that could be very interesting. I think I can probably sell that to the wife and kids. So California, yeah, that could be great. I wasn't aware of that, but I kind of like the sound of that. All right, let's see. I am East Coast, and I would definitely want to do East Coast train shows. I did do Timonium, which I would call an East Coast train show. And I did, what else have I done East Coast? Maybe, Springfield. I was at Springfield in January. So I would call both of those East Coast train shows. But I'm always interested if the demand is there and the time is there. So if I can sort of do a break even at least on travel expenses and accommodation and, the hard costs, then absolutely, there's a possibility. But having said that, there are definitely more shows than there are time available. And the printers here do need to be fed. So I can't go everywhere, unfortunately. And, I need a minimum of, I would say, at least 10 to 20 people who want to get scanned to make it worthwhile, depending on where it is. Okay, so moving right along. Oh yeah, new sticker. Chat amongst yourselves for a moment while I take a sip of beer. It is ridiculously warm in here. I don't know if you can hear the air conditioner or not, but I had to keep it on. Without the air conditioner on, and I just have a little window unit I put in, it easily gets up to high 90s in here. So right now it's breathable, but that AC is staying on. All right, beware miniature trains. So this, and someone was asking about the size of the sticker. Let's see. I've got it in my hand right here. Here is the new sticker. It's, it's sticker size, a couple inches, maybe 2 inches by 1.5 inches, something like that. And I hope you enjoy it. So we are including, don't look at me, look at the sticker. This sticker is going out with every order in July, while quantities last. So this is, I believe, the 6th sticker that we've produced. So that is the latest number 6 in the series. And yeah, I kind of thought it was fun, beware miniature trains, which hopefully I will get running in here at some point. So, and I'm open to sticker ideas too. So if anyone has any, yeah, it does actually, Greg, you're right. That's a really good point. It does go well with the mini layout. Someone wanted to know if I was going to produce the sticker like in HO scale, like as a little tiny, like mini decal, which might be fun as well. What does Sparky say? I might be behind in stickers to put on the sign's top level of the helix. All right, well, I got stickers here for everybody. So, thank you, Sean. I really appreciate that. I really like, I had hoped that you guys liked the sticker, and I'm glad it's a hit. Okay. There you go. More for the fridge. Yeah, or your car, Adam. I like your idea with the bumper stickers, metallic bumper stickers on the car. And I might actually be able to pull that off on my car because the wife has definitely nixed the bumper sticker idea. Right, dear? So metallic might be the way to go. Oh, yeah. Speaking of stickers, I've got mail, believe it or not. So I want to, first of all, before I go full screen, because I do have mail to open, and we are nearing the end here. I will be done by 8 o'clock for sure tonight because I think there are people on after me. But if you would like to send me a sticker, this is the fascia of my layout, and I still have my modular layout. I still have a ton of space, and I'm looking for stickers. So you can always write to me at Miniprints, 163 Sterling Road, Unit 12C, Toronto, and the postal code M6R2B2. And I love opening mail. I think I've opened mail live for the last 3 or 4 episodes. And I have a sticker right here. I'm assuming it's a sticker. And I don't know who it's from. It says I can't read it. T. Archuo? Let's see. Let's open it up live. Something pops up out at me. Your sticker did not fall off, Sparky. I have your sticker all over the layout. As a matter of fact, I keep moving your sticker to better and better places. Tony Arocho, Arocho, American Railroad Company, ON30 NHO. So there we go. modelrailroadfandom.com, americanrailroadcompany.com. And I like this sticker. This is awesome. Look at that. American Railroad. So thank you so very much, Tony. And I scanned Tony. Tony is a mini-me. So I love that. Thank you. That is absolutely, I love that. That is definitely good on the fascia. I have something here from Australia. So let's see. Miniprints World HQ from Australia. So let's see what we got here. I love opening stuff on the air. So let's see what we got here. Okay, it's not a kangaroo. It's not Vegemite. Oh, nice. G'day, Bernard. Thanks for requesting a sticker from Marty's Train Shed. I hope you like the Melbourne 83 sticker. And look forward to seeing it with your collection. If you have a sticker for your layout and I do not already have it, I would love to have one in my collection. Happy modeling, Martin Jenkins. Marty. Thank you, Marty. Well, I love it. That was actually really fun that I could open Vegemite. Yeah, there's no Vegemite. That was fun that I could actually open that live on the air with you here with me. So thank you. I love it. That is very cool. And last but not least, I did get this big package in the mail. I did open it previously, but I haven't opened this yet. So inside that package from Lynn McCurdy was And I love it. He put it in a mini prints box. So thank you. This will come back to you. This box will now go back and forth. A pin. The High Desert Modular Model Railroad Club pin from Lynn. So thank you so much, Lynn. Very, very, very kind of you. And as I say, I love opening up mail and getting mail. So thank you, everyone. That is a lot of fun. And I think we're getting, believe it or not, near the end of today. I have a few little things in terms of what's new. So we talked a little bit about the hand card. I showed you the, we'll call him let's call him a Pennsylvania State Trooper so that I don't get in trouble. This character here with his hands by his side is a generic state trooper who just happens to have a red tunic. Let's leave it at that. And actually, Jeff Schultz sent me a picture of a Oregon state trooper, and it's the exact same outfit. So I think we can probably use a little creative license there. I'm going to get him in different poses as well at some point, but for now, standing at attention. It is Dudley Do Right. I think that's probably safe to say without fear of litigation. I also have scanned Sarah, and this is Sarah and Hunter, who's about to go catch the Frisbee. There's a fantastic 1950s Chevy coin-operated car ride. And the last one, and I thought this would be a fun one to share as well. I had them right here. Oh, yeah. A lot of folks were asking me where I was, and I did do that one scan of me crashing my drone, but there really wasn't a scan of me as Dr. Mini. So Brat, who you know, scanned me. And this is me in my Dr. Mini outfit with, whoops, the shrink ray gun. And I dropped me, but here I am. It's never not funny. With the shrink ray gun. And so if you want me to shrink things on your layout, I hope it looks like me. It's a scan of me. If it doesn't look like me, then I've done something wrong. Sorry, it is really small. But that is me. In the white lab coat with the shrink ray. So if you have the need for a Dr. Mini on your layout, there you go. Lots of new stuff coming out. Absolutely. I'm putting together the mini prints of the month right now for July. The mini prints of the month goes out on the 15th of every month, plus or minus a day. Lately, actually, it's been going out a little bit early. There are some fantastic minis in the Mini Prints of the Month Club. The Mini Prints of the Month Club get stuff first. So I try, and most stuff goes out to them before it gets released. Most stuff is, it's all half price. So basically I put in $50 worth of minis for $25. There's shipping there. So it's $29.99 US. So $30 US, all in, shipping included. And we have a ton of subscribers. And if you are a Mini Prints of the Month Club subscriber, thank you. I'm collecting testimonials, so a number of you have said nice things, so I appreciate that. And there will be a special Mini Prints of the Month Club, not contest, but what should I call it? Offer coming up soon. So Mini Prints of the Month Club always gets the good stuff first. And that's what I'm working on now. And I've got a whole bunch of, there's a whole bunch of new stuff, new animals, new fun stuff. And if you want to see all this fun new stuff, definitely check out the Mini Prints Modelers group that we talked about earlier. The Mini Prints YouTube page was at 900 last month. It's at 950 this month. So I'm 50 away from 1,000, which doesn't really mean anything because I'm not going for monetization or anything, but it's just a nice round number. So I have committed to putting everything on sale at 20% off when I hit 1,000. So if you have not already subscribed, please definitely subscribe. And the incentive there is you will help me get to my sale faster and you will get stuff on sale. So the next broadcast, I think I said was what? August 2nd. We'll definitely have Riley on as a guest. I'll remind everybody about the mini build, the peanut butter mini build. Yeah, I have one right here. I just happen to have a peanut butter lid right here. There's always the regular Mini Prints page and Instagram if you're interested. And I think, here we go. And thank you, Roger Cook, for subscribing. You just, according to my watch, you can't see it, but you just subscribed on YouTube. So if you're watching and you subscribed, thank you. And I think that's about it. Oh my goodness, we have a guest. Hold on. Newfoundland, James. That's wonderful. Fantastic. And good night, everyone. We've got Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. We've got the East Coasters definitely represented tonight. And that's about all I've got. So I'm happy to stick around for another 5 minutes, answer any questions. Thank you, everyone, for joining tonight. And keep cool wherever you are. Don't forget, enter often, enter early. Good morning from tomorrow, Martin says. I hope you will tell us that tomorrow is a good day. And I guess you're having winter right now, aren't you? You're the opposite of us. And, James says he found trains in Newfoundland. Well, that'll be interesting. Definitely get onto the Mini Prints Modelers Facebook page, if you are on Facebook, and share with us what you found. Dennis, hello and good night. Glad that you could join from Virginia. Yeah, the lottery numbers would be great, Martin. That would be really handy. And it is 4:56 p.m. in the desert, says Lynn. So that's about all I have. I'm almost done the beer. So, dear, I will be home soon and we can watch our show. We're watching a great show called Barry. I think I'm allowed to say that without a copyright strike, but it's a lot of fun. And I really appreciate everybody joining, especially Mom, Dad, Ben, and Max from the cottage, Holly from home, and everyone else in Mini Prints Land. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll see you next month, first Wednesday of the month. Good night, everyone. Cheers.